Hi, I'm Patrick with NFlight, and I want to congratulate you on the purchase of your NFlight Nomad Bluetooth Edition. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your NFlight Nomad. Because we use consumer, off-the-shelf headphones to create a high-quality aviation headset, there are a few steps I'm going to talk through to create the best user experience. So this works with multiple headphones. I personally prefer the Bose QC45 and use them all the time. I've flown over 1,000 hours with these headphones and they work great. So I'm going to talk through what I do to set it up. This will work with most headphones on the market. So first thing, put your headphones on and adjust them so that they fit your head. Next, we need to position the microphone. Now, this microphone is directional, and we had to go with a directional microphone to get it as small and lightweight as possible, which was our main design factor or feature. So we want the bump here facing away from our mouth and the word talk facing towards our mouth. Now, the reason we have a bump is so that you can feel it without having to look at it and read the words. Now, I'm going to put my fingers over the microphone and go directly to the middle of my lips. I'm going to hold it about a finger width out from my lips, and I'm going to find the place where the microphone lands on the ear cup. Now for me, it's towards the back of the ear cup. Okay, nice test fit here for me. I'm going to set it back down. I'm going to take the 3M dual lock that came in my bag, and I'm going to press it firmly onto the microphone so that it's centered and the 3M dual lock is engaged. Now I'm going to peel the backing off so that it's ready to stick to the headphone. I'm going to grasp the microphone just like I had it before, go right back to the center of my lips, and then I'm going to slowly come in and make sure that I find that place on the ear cup where I want the 3M dual lock to adhere. Now I'm going to get it on there, make sure it's where I want it, and then I'm going to apply firm pressure for at least 30 seconds. Now one of the key factors about this, or key tips, pro tip, is make sure it's room temperature where you're doing this. About 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 to 17 degrees Celsius works great. If you're in a cold flight deck, put it in your pocket or warm it up first before you stick it on. If you stick it on cold, we found they don't adhere as well and they tend to fall off. All right, now that you've got the microphone stuck to your ear cup and you've allowed the adhesive a moment to set up, we can take the headphones back off. We need to finish the installation, make sure that we plug the 2.5 millimeter cord from the microphone into the 2.5 millimeter port on the headset, okay? The next thing I'm to go over is how to remove the microphone. The 3M dual lock is very strong if we pull straight out. We don't want to do that. We want to use a peeling motion. So I like to place a finger underneath the front of the microphone housing here, not on the boom, but just under the piece of plastic, and peel it. It pops off very easily if you just peel it back. Okay, I'm going to put it back on. Now I'm going to put the headphones on and go through how we set up the headphones. All right, so we're to the point where we have the headphones on. There are a couple things we need to do to set it up. Now with the QC45, we need to turn on the A&R. So we turn the switch on the side. It's going to cut out your radio feed here for a moment as the headset powers on. Now the radios will come back on and you'll be able to hear ATC in the background. If your headphones are very quiet, the volume button on the side needs to be turned all the way up. As soon as I sit down and get my headset on, I usually just reach up here, give the volume button a few quick pushes. That makes sure my volume's up. That's one of the common things that I find causes problems, makes it hard to hear the radio and ATC. I also want to check and make sure that I can hear myself, that my side tone is turned on, and adjust my radio volumes. Now, I notice I fly professionally, and when I sit down in the flight deck after someone else that may not have been using one of these headsets, I find that the radio volumes oftentimes have to be turned down. So I'll adjust the radio volumes on my intercom panel, and then I'll just make sure that all the levels are the way that I want them. Set up the Bluetooth box. We're going to make sure we power it on. And you'll hear it say power on.
Power on.
And we can adjust each ear's volume independently. So if you have hearing loss in one ear or the other, or you feel like the intercom isn't quite balanced, just balance it out here, left and right. That works like every other aviation headset on the market. This box kind of follows the industry standard for a Bluetooth Bluetooth box. So we have it powered on. Now we need to pair it with our phone. So a long press here on the phone button will put us in pairing mode. Now this light will flash alternating between blue and red. And then if you haven't connected before, you'll see NFlight Nomad come up in your Bluetooth on your phone, touch it, it'll pair, and then it'll save that so it'll continue to connect to that phone. Once we have the phone paired, we can listen to music. So everybody loves to jam out while they're flying. That's great, but sometimes we need to pay attention to ATC as well. So on the box here, we have 3 modes. In off mode, music is off. In the mix mode, the music will play while you hear ATC. I'll demonstrate here. So we're hearing both at the same time. And then when I slide up to auto, the music will be muted while the ATC comm is coming through, or while you're talking, or someone else is talking over the intercom, you'll hear no music. But when it's silent, the music will come back on. The buttons here on the side have a couple of features. They're multi-function buttons, okay? So this button on the bottom turns the volume down. Short presses on the volume up button turn the volume up. Long presses skip to the next song. The button here is also multifunction as well. It turns on and off Siri and allows you to end phone calls. You can place a phone call once your phone is paired, just like you do with any other Bluetooth device in your car, or Bluetooth headset, etc. Congratulations on setting up your NFlight Nomad for the first time. After you get out flying with it, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact us. support@nflightnomad.com, or you can call or text us 907-891-8607. When you call, you're going to get a pilot and an aircraft owner. We place customer service as our top priority. We'll take care of you, we'll get you back in the air. We have a lifetime warranty on your NFlight Nomad, and that's a no-fault warranty. That means whether you destroy it because you pour coffee on it or your dog eats it, or it quits for some other reason, we're going to make sure you get back in the air.